Hey everyone, welcome back to Moni's AI Unfiltered, where we explore cutting-edge AI tools that can help you to expand your business smarter, not harder. I'm your host Moni Souza, and today's video, it's going to blow your mind because it is going to cut your cost to a complete next level. This video is definitely going to save lakhs of rupees of yours because I have built a free AI lead generation agent for you that logs into your platforms like a school, communities, or social media accounts, and it finds potential leads for you and also filters them based on specific criteria and saves only the relevant ones, all without me lifting a finger. But here is the kicker that you need to understand. This AI agent works 24/7 for you. It is not a VA that you have hired from some third world countries and you're paying them few dollars and they are also not working properly. They don't work the way you want them to. You have to teach them a lot of stuff, but still you don't get that output, and also it is costing you a lot of money. This AI agent that I have built for you, it costs you less than $150 a month and replaces 10 virtual assistants for you, which would otherwise cost you $1,500 on a monthly basis. And guess what? You don't need a lot of coding experience to write code and all. You can do this without coding because I will show you step by step on how you need to get this thing done. So now it's your time to replicate the system that I have built for you. So let's move ahead. So now let's jump straight into it. So here are some of the requirements that you need to have in your system before we move on to this 8-step process to start using browser web UI, through which you can get data scraping done, lead generation, outreach automation, post engagement, competitor search, and a lot of other things. Now just get all of these things installed on your system, which is Python, Git, UV, VS Code, Olama, DeepSeek, R1 model. Now just understand this one thing. You need to have all of these things inside your system. So just go onto the your Chrome or whatever the browser you're using. Just type Python, install, Git install or download, UV download, VS Code download, and then you will get the the requirements that you need to get done in order to download this. Then download this, install on your system, and then you will be good to go. Now here is the step-by-step setup. First thing first, you need to create a folder named AI agent on your desktop. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna click new folder. I'm gonna name this as AI agent, as I told you. Then the next step for you over here is open command prompt. So open command prompt, just type CMD on your search bar. I'm keeping it simple for you. Then you need to run this as administrator. Okay, now the next step for you is you need to go into this particular folder. So now you need to go into this folder and copy this particular path. Now come back to command prompt, type over here, and we are done. Now here's the first step that you need to take. First thing first, open CMD, which is command prompt, and you need to run this as administrator. Click on yes over here. Then here is what you will see over here. Now the next step for you is that you need to go over to the Telegram, just copy this thing over here. And whatever your username of the computer is, you just need to come over here and instead of copying from over there, what you can do over here is you can come to this folder and you can go over here and you can copy this actually also. And then you can just paste this, but just make sure that before, after copying this, just type CD before this. It will be easy for you. Then just come over here, click enter. Okay, just wait. Then click enter, and then you are now inside the folder. Okay, so now go to step 2, click over this, copy this, come to the command prompt and paste this. Now it's gonna download some things over here. It's cloning into web UI. Just wait for a few seconds. It's done. So now come to the step 3, click on step 3 over here, come to the command prompt, copy this, go over here. Instead of your user, you need to have your system username. And for mine, it is this one. Okay, then enter. Now you are inside the web UI folder. The next step for you is you need to install UV inside your system over here. Click on step 4, come over here, and now paste this over here. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm gonna move this over here. So now as you can see, what you need to activate this script over here. Now just copy this. You can directly copy this, come over here, paste this, and it will start activating. So now you have done this. As you can see, when you will see web UI over here, you see that half of your process is done. And so far, if you have done everything correctly, you will see this web UI. And once it is done, and let's say, let me just sort this for you. If you see any problem, then what you need to do is you just need to copy this and paste in any of the AI model, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Qwen, just copy paste this and it will help you to sort the problem out. Now we are over here. Now the next step for us is we need to click on step 6. Then we just need to install the requirements. Then I'm going to click on paste. And it's gonna, just get done with these things. Let's wait for a few seconds. As you can see, it's installing a couple of things inside our system. Okay, so my 36 packages are completely done and it's installed. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna click on step 3 and we're gonna install this playwright thing. So now if you do everything correctly, you're gonna get these sort of things over here. Just wait for a few seconds. From here, we're gonna access our browser web UI. Okay, so far as you can see, it has downloaded a lot of things and it has taken me around 5 to 10 minutes to get this thing done because my system is not that much fast because I'm using a laptop. But if you have a good GPU, then you will be sorted in just under a minute, I would say. We just need to have our browser web UI port. Then we're gonna go over here, come over here, and here it is done. Then now what you can do is, to run this, what you can do is you can copy this particular link, just copy this, go onto your browser, paste this over here, and now you will be able to access browser web UI. Now you have built your first AI agent. If you have faced any problem, then just copy that problem, go into ChatGPT, Qwen or DeepSeek, and you will be able to solve this problem. Now, once you're done, you will be able to see this particular interface, and congratulations. Now, let's go through these things step by step. Now, the first thing over here is, let me just put this over here so that it's easy for you to understand. Now, first thing first, we need to get done with our LLM configuration. So now come over here, and what is the provider that you are using? So currently you have these sort of providers over here. So I'm going to go for OpenAI if you want to use DeepSeek. So now the thing was that DeepSeek was not available for me for a very long time. And just before this video, DeepSeek is now available for me, but still I have little constraints. So I'm using, OpenAI API key. So now you can run locally also. I will also tell you how you can run this system locally. So now I'm going to use OpenAI for this, and the model, let's just go for GPT-4, and if you want to run this by using your API key, you can do that. But if you want to use it locally also, then you can do that. Then what you need to do is, in order to run this locally, what you need to do over here is you need to come into Ollama, download this onto your system. After downloading, just come to the models over here. Now, in order for you to run this locally, just come over here. Let's say if we click on DeepSeek, then after this, let's say if you're running this one, which is the 1.5 billion parameters one, then come over here, copy this, come over here, come over here onto this. Now, as you can see, if I select DeepSeek over here, so now as you can see, I will not be able to see a lot of models. Then what you can do is, instead of what you can do is click Control A, Control V, and then you will be able to run this locally. But here's a problem why I don't run this locally, and the problem is very simple. While running locally, it is very slow and it takes a lot of time. So that's why I avoid using it locally, because I don't have that much powerful GPU in order to run this locally. But if you have, then you can run it locally by using this particular method. So now what I usually do is, I do this OpenAI, then I'm going to click on GPT-4, then I'm going to copy my API key, I'm going to plug in this over here. Okay, And then let's come to this. This is good. So now let's try this out and see how it works. Let's click on run agent. So as you can see, it has started processing and now it's going to perform the task properly for me. So let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, so it's working. Now here, let me tell you one thing. It's working, it's properly good. Congratulations to all the people who have done this. Now here's something that you need to understand. First thing first is that you can give as many tasks as you want to. It just depends upon your system, how powerful is your system. So as you can see, for me, it's taking a little long time, but I'm soon going to upgrade my system, so it's not difficult for me. So now, you can, ask browser web UI to post for you on social media, to scrape data from your Telegram, your Twitter, from anywhere. You can get done with any sort of task that you want this browser web UI to. Okay, so now we are done with this particular task and it's an amazing thing. So now here's something that you need to understand. You can use DeepSeek. Totally depends upon you. You can, if you have DeepSeek available, use DeepSeek. I didn't have, so now I'm using, this browser web UI one. And if you want to run it locally, you can use Olama and you can use this DeepSeek version and you can run it locally on your system if you have a powerful GPU. And while lead generation is a game changer, this AI agent is not just limited to, just that. Here are some workflows that you can actually use this AI agent to automate. The first thing that you can do is social media management. You can actually schedule your post. You can analyze the metrics. The second is you can do the competitor research. The third is you can automate your outreach. And the fourth is you can do data scraping, which is you can collect data from websites, forums, and from every place that you want to. The possibilities basically are endless for you. Now I know what you might be thinking and what is going on in your mind. Monis, this sounds very, very amazing, but I'm scared. AI is taking over and it's going to take my job. But trust me, here's the truth. What you need to think of AI is that AI is not replacing your job. You just need to have a better job, which is you need to learn how to use AI in your job and become more efficient, more better, and more amazing for your organization or just for your own self. And AI is not here to replace us. It is here to empower us. And remember, you don't have to build everything overnight. It's just a step-by-step procedure. Start small, learn from your experiences, and then scale. And I believe anyone who can master these technologies will definitely going to stay ahead of the curve. That's it for today's videos. If you found this tutorial helpful, then please give a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and if you're new to this channel, just to let you know, I post thrice a week for all the people out there who wants to learn more about AI and tech. And let me know in the comment box which AI task you are going to automate using this particular tool. Bye for now.